What's up, guys? The Foxy Gamer here. I'm sure everyone here is aware of Pokemon Go's explosive success worldwide. Practically everyone has played it at this point. This even includes people that never even touched Pokemon in their lives. I'm thinking of you, Mom and Dad. So this got me thinking, would it be possible to create a Digimon version? Something like a Digimon Go? I got a few ideas that could make that possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at the top 10 Digimon Go ideas. Before we begin, I do have to address something, and that's the claim that this is going to be a Pokemon Go ripoff. Two things about that. One, there's already been a ton of positive and negative comparisons between the two franchises over the last 2 decades. It's not going to stop here. And two, Pokemon Go is not the first augmented reality game of its kind. It's not the first, and it's definitely not going to be the last. I'm personally looking forward to seeing a Yu-Gi-Oh! Go game, so I can screw the rules. I don't exactly have the money part just yet. Anyway, let's get started. Digimon Go. First off, we're going to be greeted by none other than Genai. He's going to be the one to welcome us to our story and explain our adventure that we're about to embark on. Genai is going to be the one that explains our role as a Digidestined Chosen Child Tamer combo. Pretty exciting. The story would be what we would expect. More Digidestined are needed around the world to help monitor and keep in check wild Digimon causing problems. For catching Digimon in some way. I was wondering how exactly this would work for Digimon. This hasn't yet been something that's been emphasized in the anime, but there have been elements that existed of this in the Digimon games. In Pokemon Go, it's not exactly difficult to catch Pokemon anyway, so here's my idea. Every time someone encounters a wild Digimon, it's going to be scanned. We'll automatically collect anywhere from 5 to 20% of their data. I think you guys might see where I'm going with this. Instead of throwing a ball to catch those Digimon, our goal is going to be to further collect more of their data. In Pokemon Go, right now we really just have the Pokemon staying in one stationary location. Sometimes it jumps around. With Digimon Go, the Digimon will be constantly moving around the screen. Here's where we're going to take an idea from Frontier and Savers. You as a tamer will try to target the Digimon and scan their data. If you successfully scan the Digimon's data, you're going to get double the original data collected. In Digimon, we don't have something like a Pokeball, so instead each attempt at a scan will use a certain amount of Digiso. In other words, there is some type of limit, and you're going to need a refill after a while. You guys could imagine trying to scan a Digimon similar to throwing a Pokeball. It's either going to go in a straight line or a curve. Once the tamer has collected enough data from a Digimon, you're able to hatch that Digimon. It could even be possible to collect up to 200% of that Digimon data to hatch a stronger base Digimon. Now for Pokemon stops. In this case, Digimon stops. What could serve as potential stops with Digimon? I got a few ideas. Around the different map locations, we can have digital zones like we saw in Digimon Tamers or even the recent Digimon story game. We could also have some type of distortion zones. An idea from Season 2 would also be something like a Destiny Stone location. I say, why not use all of these areas? It'd be better to have more so we can have some variety. In these Digimon stop locations, it'd be possible to collect some free goodies after a while. I'm thinking something like meat, and how about meat apples? You might also be able to find some capsules or food to refill your DS. Who knows, you might even be able to find some miracle fruit so you could get your Digimon much bigger and stronger. You guys knew this was coming. How about the tags and crest? For the tags, let's go ahead and have a certain level requirement that you need to reach with your tamer. Somewhere between level 10 and level 20. This also could be a very rare item that people could find at Digimon stop locations. The reason for having a tag is pretty simple. Same as the anime, they just hold a crest. These crests would either be a rare item or just gotten when you reach a certain tamer level. They could also be rewards for getting certain achievements. Something like getting 20 Dragon Digimon. As for each different crest, of course there's going to be something that helps with Digivolution. Every single Digimon in this game will correspond to one of the different 11 crests. Yes, this does mean I'm including the Crest of Miracles and Destiny. So the crests are going to help with Digivolution. It would either be an instant Digivolution from Champion to Ultimate, or just reduce requirements to reaching Mega form. This is a pretty powerful effect, so all of these crests would be limited. You might only be able to use them one time each. Since we're already talking about Digivolution, how about early on Digivolution? Or just Digivolving in general without the help of a crest? Are we really gonna have to collect 400 Agumon, then grind them all up just to Digivolve? I don't think so. Let's go back to the idea of collecting data. From every Digimon encounter, you're gonna be collecting two different types of data. The first is gonna be hatch data. And then for the second, let's just go ahead and call it family data. Every single Digimon could be classified into a Digimon field. These would be from the ones that already exist. There's Nature Spirits, Deep Savers, Nightmare Soldiers, Winged Guardians, Metal Empire, Unknown, Dark Area, Virus Busters, Dragon Roar, and Jungle Troops. As an alternative, this could really just be simplified. We could go ahead and just use the Digimon types from Digimon links. There's Light, Neutral, Fire, Water, Nature, Electric, and Darkness. Every single Digimon encounter will give us both hatch data and some of this family or type data. A certain amount of this second data is going to be required in order to Digivolve. Each higher level is also going to need more of this data. For example, an Ultimate Digivolution is going to require double what a champion does. And then Omega may need twice or even 4 times what an Ultimate does. How about some PvP? You say Pokemon gyms, I say, how about some Coliseums where we could just battle it out? I'm sure most people are familiar with the server continent Coliseum where Skull Greymon was born. Different Coliseums is also an idea from the various Digimon World games. In these arenas, here's where tamers are going to be put to the test. They could help one another keep their skills sharp by testing out their Digimon. Since we're talking about Coliseums and battling, we're gonna need some type of groups. This is one of the fun parts that's feeling rivals within Pokemon Go right now. There's a few options I see that could be an equivalent. To start off, we could have rivalries between seasons. I've already seen strong rivalries throughout the years on my videos about this. Let's go ahead and have everyone join one of these groups. You could either be a Digidestin, a Chosen Child. Yes, these two will be different. A Tamer, or even a Hacker. A second alternative could be everyone being affiliated with the Digimon group, something like the Royal Knights or the Digimon Sovereign. Then for my third option, how about just going within these groups and becoming a member of those specific Digimon? Pokemon Go right now has the legendary bird Trio. Something that maps almost directly to that could be the Digimon Sovereign. I get a strong feeling though that one of the Sovereigns is going to be pretty unpopular. There also has been a strong rivalry between Omnimon and Alphamon. We get an Alphamon versus Omega group right here. I don't think 2 is enough, so let's go ahead and add Examon into the mix. This almighty dragon is going to represent House Targaryen. This next idea could add more flavor into the game. Leading up to the release of Pokemon Go, there was a popular theory going around about the possibility of being able to play as Team Rocket. Turns out, not the case, at least not yet anyway. For Digimon Go, why not go ahead and play around with the idea of being a villain? Instead of being a Tamer or Digidestin, we can have people going down a different path. They could go ahead and choose the dark side instead and become a Digimon Emperor or Empress instead. These dark Digimon Kaisers would instead be able to actually capture Digimon in a way. Instead of trying to scan Digimon, you're going to try to capture them with dark rings and dark spirals. This will basically correspond to Digisoul and the different tags from regular Tamers. Sticking with this dark Digidestin or dark Tamer theme, how about having something similar with the wild Digimon you could encounter? Let's go ahead and have some rogue Digimon. These Digimon would either be ones that have a black gear stuck within them, or maybe they're just under the control of the Digimon Emperor and have a dark ring on them. These type of rogue Digimon could be rare encounters. They would be harder to scan than regular Digimon. On the upside, Tamers would be able to benefit from these rogue Digimon by being able to collect double their data. Just be careful though, they might be able to suck out all your Digisoul. And who knows, maybe these rogue Digimon could also take out your Tamer. Finally, let's go ahead and talk about the Digimon Available. Which Digimon are we actually going to be able to run across? I'm thinking, let's go ahead and separate each possible Digimon based on Digimon seasons. The amount of available Digimon will have to be grouped in sets of anywhere between 100 to 200 Digimon. Certain Digimon wouldn't appear yet if they were highlights of a specific Digimon season. For example, we wouldn't see Armored Digimon until a 02 Digimon update. The Guillemon, Renamon, and Terriermon lines wouldn't appear until a Tamers update. And Spirit Digimon wouldn't come until way later on. You guys get the idea. Holy Numemon crap. We already got to 10 ideas. Too bad. I did have a few more ideas. Let me know if you guys want to see a Digimon Go Part 2. If you have any more ideas for a possible Digimon Go game, let me know them down below in the comments. I might go ahead and pick out the best ones to show at the end if we do make it a Part 2. If you guys did enjoy this Digimon Go video, please give this video a like. It really helps out this Digimon channel. If you want to see more Digimon videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I put out several videos every week. Don't forget to check out some of these other top Digimon videos, and I'll see you guys later.